Have you checked your roof lately?
Let's do some RV roof maintenance.
Hey guys, Tanya and David with Outside by Side.
This weekend we want to show you some roof maintenance. It's spring. This is a good time to check your roof. Stay tuned for helpful tips. It's scary.
Tanya and I have our travel trailer home this weekend. We just wanted to kind of go through some things and do some routine checks and maintenance to make sure that we're ready for the season. Fortunately, we just got our RV last year. It's a 2024 model, so everything is still in pretty good shape, but it's still very important that you check your roof to make sure that you don't have leaks on your seals. If you have leaks in your roof or your walls of your travel trailer, you can have major damage that sometimes you don't even know about. So it's actually rotting from the inside out. So it's very important that you keep an eye on your roof. And so today we just wanted to get up here and walk around and look at the seals and make sure that everything is sealed up nice and tight. So our travel trailer has the typical membrane roof like most travel trailers. It's all one piece from front to back. So basically what they do is they have a plywood deck and then they stretch this membrane on top of it, and then wherever there's a penetration like a screw or a hole in the roof for a vent, they seal it with this lap sealant. So this is mainly what you really want to look at. You want to go around and examine all of the lap sealants to make sure that nothing is coming unglued or has a crack in it that could be a potential leak. So that's the main thing that I wanted to look at today. One of the biggest areas to check is where the membrane is glued to the front of the camper. So this right here is very important that you check and make sure. You can see how the membrane might be a little loose, so you just want to make sure that it's glued down well. Also in the corners, here's another area that has a potential leak. Is this corner right here where this trim comes up into this. It's kind of like an intersection right here, and you can see kind of where at the factory where they put this gob right here to seal these 2 points. Another area that you really want to check is where the membrane wraps around the side of the trailer. They screw it down and then they cover it up with this rubber track that snaps in, and sometimes the membrane can come loose right there. So that's another area that you want to check. All the way down the side. It's also a good idea to go ahead and get these leaves out of this is almost like a little, actually a little gutter for rain. Also make sure that your awning is still attached right here where it's attached to the camper. Sometimes your awning can come loose and either rip off when you're driving down the road, or if it gets a little windy when you have it out, that could be a problem.
Another thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to check for soft spots. So go around, check, look for soft spots, because that could be a sign of possible leaks and rot as well. So if you have a soft spot, you could have a major problem. You might need to remove the membrane and repair it.
Right here we have our solar panel. Our solar panel is attached with brackets that has screws that are screwed into the roof. So what they do is they seal the brackets and the screws to prevent leaks. Also, this is a penetration for the solar where the wires come up through the roof. So you want to check this area really well. Your air conditioner, believe it or not, is constantly leaking water when it's running. So it has a little trail. It runs off the side. It goes into the gutter. And then you'll notice it dripping off of the corner points of the gutter right there. So your air conditioner's always got water leaking out of it.
With the water running out, you want to make sure that doesn't back up and leak into the trailer. So that's a very important spot. And as you can see, it's always leaking water. Ooh.
Nice. This is a vent for your roof to let hot air out of your roof. So that's another area that has a potential leak. It kind of looks like this could be a potential problem right here, because it is an area that's not sealed very well. We might want to come back with some lap sealant and put it right here. I don't have any lap sealant with me right now, but we'll show you a shot of what that looks like. This is another vent. This is a plumbing vent. It goes to the black tank, I believe. That's so when you drain your tank, it lets air into the tank so that the water can come out. You also have one for your gray tank as well. So that's for your shower and your sink. So we're going to check all around here and make sure that there's nothing that's coming loose. That's the skylight in the shower. It's also got this lap sealant on here. And don't forget about where the membrane meets the back of the trailer. We're going to check all this. Everything looks really good. There's the penetrations for the ladder, so that's really good there. And then also we have, these are the max air fan vents. So what we're going to do on these is we're going to pull these pins out, and this thing actually opens up. As you can see, there's quite a bit of sealant here, and this is a hole in your ceiling. So you want to make sure that not only your vent is in good shape, that you don't see any cracks in it, but the lap sealant needs to be checked all the way around for leaks. So we're going to check that as well. So far, it looks like Tanya and I are lucky because we do have a fairly new trailer and everything looks to be in really good shape. But like I said, this is one of the most important things that you can do to extend the life of your travel trailer to where you don't have problems, because leaks are the #1 killer for campers and RVs. So I like to make sure that our camper is going to be in good shape and last us for many seasons to come.
This might seem like it's not a big deal, but it's always the little things that make a huge difference. So please don't forget to check your roof. Springtime is always a great time to do that.
If you like videos like these, don't forget to like and share with your friends that might have RVs like ours and need to do roof maintenance as well.
Yes, see you on the next video.
Thank you for watching. There's a squirrel. The gutters are full.
Uh-oh, time to clean them out.
Yeah. Is where the membrane, wow. Wow, that was cold. That's a cold blast. Another area you want to examine, that is a